And today, on whatever day it is, the other sort of iditarod topic is the teams that ran that Quest 550 last year. And I think it was Wade Moore's, Brent. It seems like they didn't perform to the expectations of themselves and sort of like the fans and myself, how I thought they would perform in terms of Iditarod. In other words, that particular format, twice over the mountains, cold interior Alaska race. I'm talking about the Alaska Yukon Quest. There was also a Yukon in terms of the Canada Yukon Quest, because the board of directors apparently has split in terms of the actual race organization. So, you know, they didn't perform up to standard on Iditarod, and it might have been because they took the zap, took that edge off of their dog teams when they were out there in the Quest, just a few weeks earlier, running 550 miles twice over the mountains, frigid cold temperatures, a lot of river running. That takes its toll on the dog team. Typically, a mid-distance season race like the Copper Basin 300, the Klondike, or the Cusco is a little bit earlier, January, so there's a little bit more time, and it's just not as long. You know what I mean? To recover before the Iditarod during, if you're looking at the totality of a long distance kennels race season in terms of the format and the scheduling of the different races. So, if they're running their main team and they put all, and obviously the purse was pretty high in the Yukon Quest last year in terms of that Alaska 550 or whatever it was. So, are we going to see these guys? I saw someone was saying that Wade Morris is leasing a team for the Bear Crease this year. And I don't know who is going to do that, but obviously, Ryan had great success last year. Two teams non-competitively in Bear Grease, just going out there running, where then not necessarily non-competitive, but not competitive like Ryan runs. And then he turned around and took the best of that two different teams and went out and won on Iditarod. So but is Wade? It sounds like Wade's not going to run that Quest 50. Brent obviously was the leader in Iditarod last year, most of the race into the interior to the Yukon River, and then he pulled out. Jesse was also leading with them. Jesse Holmes from Life Below Zero. And he also basically pulled back, and the rest of the dogs more still came in nice, but neither of them were able to get a victory with that sort of dictate the pace during the first half and two-thirds strategy.